guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back guys with Friend Zero, Season 2, Episode 11.
We're watching the last 2 episodes today, so I am very excited to see who's gonna fucking win the war. It's not gonna be Ryder.
No, Ryder is dead.
No, Ryder is dead, but that was sad, and Waver just sent him off with tears and stuff, but he did say it was gonna be, he was gonna follow him, and he was gonna be his subject, and it was just, it was such a Ryder death, right? It was everything it had to be, and thankfully, Gilgamesh did everything right too, so I'm not pissed at how it happened. I'm just sad.
I enjoyed the ride with Ryder, guys.
I mean, he showed us last episode why he was Alexander the Great, you know?
He was
King of Conquerors.
A king of the... Can I say a king of the people?
Yeah. I mean, his way of doing things, like everything he told Saber before, his speech about how a king needs to inspire people to be like him, basically, he showed it to us, you know? That the reason why we freaked out last episode was because everything he said to Saber came true in that moment, with Waver, and with his people, and with himself. Mm-hmm. How he basically gave his dream to Waver, and he got Gilgamesh's respect too. So that was great. I think he deserved it, and I would have been mad if Gilgamesh had played the pompous, king who doesn't give a shit about anyone else, facing Ryder.
He gave him his respect.
Yeah, and Waver as well. He basically told him, dude, you're a good subject. You're good.
Gilgamesh knows when not to be a jerk. That's a good thing.
But in my opinion, that tells of the greatness of Ryder instead of the gentleness of Gilgamesh. If you get Gilgamesh's respect, that says a lot about you, not him.
Yeah.
So in any case, that was the death of Ryder, which was epic. And we also saw...
Meanwhile, Saber is facing Berserker.
Lancelot.
Who is Lancelot?
Yeah. I thought I knew who Lancelot was, then you taught me a few things I probably forgot about him.
Yeah, but technically his story is gonna be changed because in the true story of King Arthur, Arthur is a man married to Guinevere, and Guinevere had an affair with Lancelot, basically.
Yeah.
So
Lancelot
that's a whole bullshit behind it.
What's happening at least now is that he's kind of he has this sort of obsession over Saber, and obviously if he's Berserker, it means he went Berserk back then as well, you know? I think someone said, or we learned in the show before, that you cannot become Berserker if you never had this breakdown before. So she's looking at him now, and she's looking at him as he is, which is crazy.
You're like that because of me.
Yeah, she's wondering if she did this because Ryder's words are still pretty raw in her mind.
And we do think that maybe Lancelot back then maybe loved her and wants to be able to protect her or do something for her. And
we'll see.
The way that she had back then prevented that, you know?
We'll see. It could have been
a
myriad of things. More or less. It could also be that, she set an example that wasn't meant to be followed, and if he couldn't follow it, he went crazy trying to follow it. Like, we don't know, but she doesn't know either, and she's wondering, so we'll see if we can get an answer out of Berserker. But the thing is, we're not sure how... I mean, Saber's gonna win the fight. There's no question.
Oh, man, I need to change the flag.
Before we press play. So then... No, there's no wondering who's gonna win this fight, but I am wondering if Saber is gonna win or the master is gonna die first. Because he's dying too. Like, he's not doing well. He's hallucinating Sakura, and he's hallucinating her mother. So that's not good. And Kiritsugu is on his way to face Kirei, so there's gonna be that as well. And we need to get revenge for Irisvale, because I'm still not over that.
Me neither.
Because, like, at the moment, people are saying Kirei is a fan favorite. At the moment, he's not ours.
No. I can understand why, but he's not mine.
He's a cool, deep, multi-layered character, but at the moment, I do not like him. So I am rooting for Kiritsugu. I am wondering who's going to win this fight. and we have 2 episodes to see how it ends. So I say we jump into this episode right away and freak out. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, my buddy, you better not die. We just cried for To Your Eternity. I am not ready to lose you. He's so much cooler.
Who's the better assassin?
I don't care. Kiritsugu's better. Oh, it already looks pretty fucked up.
It's basically Wolverine versus Dean Winchester.
Yeah, but I've always preferred Dean Winchester.
You don't like Wolverine?
I do love Wolverine though. She might not be capable of killing him because she feels bad. Maybe because he loved you that much also?
Love and hate are on the same line.
You need to keep those bullets, buddy. You can just shoot whenever. He would have prepared for you, so careful. When you have to use, you know, time manipulation to dodge, that guy is crazy. Bitch, that's cheating! I'm saying it's cheating because he's not supposed to have that or use it for that. I'll just move double speed too.
You can't really say that's cheating. It's just strategy, right?
Well, it's cheating because you're not supposed to give someone all those command spells if they're to use it like this. Ah, shit.
Kiritsugu, do not die, do not die.
He's strong. I'll give him that. Oh, fuck.
Saber.
Saber, you need to be badass. Oh my god. Like, it's nice to see the grail, but I hate that it came from her. Oh. Oh, whoa. That was cool. I will give him that he's badass. Think about this. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, he planned for this. I'm afraid he's gonna die after this, even if he wins. It's true, he does have that.
Yeah, but
Saber's
not
yeah.
there. Or she's close enough. Like she's close enough.
They both look pretty cool. They are so similar right now. Wasn't that also taking a huge toll on his life though? When he does that?
I think, yeah.
Oof. Basically, the last 2 episodes are gonna be us like this.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, right?
Oof. The fact that they're the masters, but they can fight and be just as exciting as the servants. Look at them go!
This is Matrix level, guys.
Dude, you're gonna kill yourself! I don't want him to die! This is creepy.
Yes, it is. It is.
The
Whoa.
timing! The timing! You dead? Yeah.
それでも私は聖杯を取る。そうでなければ私は何一つあなたに償えない。
I don't know if he died before she dealt her blow or if it was.
この後に及んでな、そのような理由で剣を取るのですか。困ったお方だ。
But it's true then, if the master dies, it doesn't mean the servant disappears.
No, because basically Kirei took
Yeah, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
So she's defeated him. Good for her. Sad for her, but good.
ここは
It's
Are they
raining
inside
blood?
the grail?
来てくれると思って
Yeah.
They are inside the grail.
Is it raining blood? Like,
Yes, it is.
ここにたどり着けると信じてた。
How did you get there?
the grail
あ
fell on
なたの
them.
願いが叶う場所。あなたが求めた聖杯の内側よ。まだ形を得ていないけど、もう器は十分に満たされてるわ。
So am I assuming he beat Kirei?
キリツグ、あなたこそ
Or it's just Irish Girl is playing
あれの生き方を手にするに
favorites?
ふさわしい人間よ。
Honestly, that is not appealing to me. That looks scary.
アイリス、
ならばと僕の願望を聖杯はどうやって叶えるつもりだ。
そんなことはキリツグ、
This is so weird.
あなたが誰よりもよく理解できているはずじゃない。世界の救い方なんてあなたはとっくに理解してるじゃない。だから私はあなたが成してきた通り、あなたのあり方を受け継いであなたの祈りを遂げるのよ。
What is happening?
片方の船に300人、もう一方の船に200人、2隻の船艇に同時に致命的な大穴が開いた。君はどちらの船を直すだろうか。当然300人が乗った船だ。君がそう決断すると、もう一方の船に乗った200人が君を捕らえてこう要求してきた。こちらの船を先に直せと。さあどうする。それは
Kill all the people on the ship? Would be his answer?
So that you can save the 300s on the other.
But that's been his way to go at things. Sacrifices are okay if the end game is, you know.
それでこそエミやキリツグだ。
Maybe he's not gonna like that at all. That'd be
今度
great.
は片方の船に200人、もう一方の船に100人だ。ところが、この2隻の船艇
Basically,
に
he ends up
私と
killing
も同
everyone.
時に穴が開いた。
There's no survivors. So the Grail is telling him that his way of doing things is shit.
確かに君は多数を救うべく少数の犠牲を選んでいる。
Yeah.
そうだろう、エミやキリツグ。これが君の真理。エミやキリツグの中の回答だ。
Make a different
すな
decision.
わち、願望機としての聖杯が遂げるべき行いだ。違う。こんなもの望んじゃいない。君が知りもしない方法を君の願望に含めるわけにはいかない。君が世界の救済を願うなら、それは君が知る手段によって成就されるしかない。エミやキリツグ。まさに君こそがアンリマイ。この世すべての悪を担うのにふさわしい。
So I'm basically falling for another Sasuke character.
やっと帰ってきてくれたのね。
This is
これが聖杯
disturbing.
によるあなたの祈りの成
Basically, you
就。
went at this the wrong way.
あとはただそれを祈るだけでいいの。妻を蘇らせろ。
Look at the windows.
娘を取り戻せと。
父さんもイリアが大好きだ。さよなら。
This show.
ぜ聖杯を私たちを
Because it would mean death.
60億の人類と
ロッテあるエミやキリツが
家族2人
Ah.
苦しめ
僕は
死ぬまで
君を殺して
やめ
Ah.
絶対に
世界を救う
許さ
Oh my god.
Hasn't he gone through enough to go through that? That's fucked up.
What's inside your heart, man?
He's still in the room, actually.
そうまでして手に入れたものの価値をなぜ今になって無にできる。あれがもたらすものよりもあれが犠牲にするものの方が重い、ただそれだけの話だ。ならば私に譲れ。お前にとって不要なものでも私にとっては有用だ。
Nobody needs it.
頼む、殺すな。あれは
I'm gonna tell you a secret, guys. If it rains blood, it's bad.
Wait.
He's dead.
愚かす。
Kirei's dead? Isn't he supposed to be a fan favorite? Like, how do you become a fan favorite if all you did was this show in which you're clearly not a good guy?
It's the Wolverine effect, I guess.
遅いぞセイバー。
そこをどけ聖杯は私のものだ。
セイバーよ、剣を捨て我が妻となれ。奇跡を叶える聖杯などこれより先は俺のみを求め俺のみの色で染まるがいい。
Oh
さ
boy.
すれば万象の王の名のもとにこの世の貝と越のすべてを
It's not about that with her.
そんなザレ言のために私の聖杯を奪うのか。
お前の意志など聞いていないこれは俺が下した決定だ。
It doesn't mean she agrees.
Gilgamesh, consent is 60, you know? You need to ask before.
Oh.
エミやキリツグの名のもとに霊示をもって命ず。宝具にて聖杯を破壊せよ。
She won't have a choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
第三の霊示をもって課されて命ずる。
Yeah, force her to do this. It's just sad that she doesn't know why.
おのれ、我が婚儀を邪魔立てするか。殺せ。セイバー、聖杯を
や
破壊
It's
しろ。
for. Ah, shit. Ah, the last command spell. Oh, there you
Oh
go.
my goodness. I'm gonna say it again, guys. If something is making raining blood,
It's not
it's
good.
bad. Okay? You do not listen to it. You do not grant its wishes. You do not speak to it.
It was an
It's
interesting.
bad.
It was an interesting episode, I would say. Yes, it is bad when it rains blood.
But the Kirei did make a point though. If he wanted to grant Kiritsugu's wishes, he's gonna have to do it with Kiritsugu's ways. And like we said many times, Kiritsugu's way are
bad.
are not
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
morally
There are-
correct.
There are many things that happened in this episode, really quickly. One of them is the realization that, you know, in a way, because I mean, with the grail and stuff, the grail itself, by its existence, by its promise that it can grant miracles, and then the realization that the miracle isn't truly a miracle. It's basically something that you yourself would do. So it's basically, you know, it doesn't give you great things. It just amplifies your darkest, deepest desires and stuff. Like, for Kiritsugu, he wanted to give the world peace. He wanted to stop all fights, but it's not a it's a wishful thinking idea. It's not gonna happen like this. So the Grail would have made basically this happen by using his human way, which
Human
was
flaws, yeah.
yeah, and with the human flaws and stuff. So the Grail just allows humans to kill each other for a human desire that's gonna be resolved in a human way. It's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna change the world. It's not like it's not necessarily a good thing. And it does bring a war every 60 years where people kill each other for this deception. So destroying the Grail, in my opinion, is the best way for him to assure that no one else, like his wife, is going to suffer from this ever again. He's kind of getting what he wants by doing
His
something he
wife,
wasn't.
or even not
Or
just
he's protecting his daughter.
true.
He's making sure that, destroying the Grail, in my opinion, is the best way for him to achieve his goal. No more fights for this temptation of a wish that's not necessarily granted through a miracle. Because, I mean, unless you wish for the root, which I don't know what would happen in that case, but...
Probably, people say that when you're making wishes with a genie, right?
There's always a twist.
Every single time the genie's gonna twist your wish and something bad's gonna happen.
But
that's the same thing.
It's because you're not necessarily gonna get what you want. That's the thing he learned. Like, if like Kirei was to make a wish, like, oh, teach me, what I truly want and stuff, the Grail cannot do anything to him that he wouldn't do himself. So if he doesn't know the answer to his question, it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
So then all the deaths would have been for
But
nothing.
I would have been interesting to see what was inside his mind with the Grail, but like you said,
he
the
saw
Grail,
Kiritsugu.
Kiritsugu won that fight. So.
Yeah, so he chose the Grail chose Kiritsugu. It fell on him.
The Grail played favorite.
Or I mean, there's a bit of that. It's almost like since the Grail took on Irisville's personality, it kind of played favorites. But still, he did win the fight. Like, Kirei was on the ground, and Kiritsugu had him in check. Which, by the way, is he truly dead? Because the way people are talking about Kirei, I'm like, he's supposed to be a big thing.
I think he's dead.
I mean, it looks like he's dead. So I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting
in the
this
head.
at all.
He's dead.
He got shot in the back, middle of the back, which could still kill him. But I was just surprised because I assumed that he would, keep on going. Well, I mean, we'll see. There's still one episode left. But so that's Kirei. But like, same thing with Saber. Like, if she could not save her country before, or if she didn't know how to save it, the Grail was just gonna make it so that her efforts would keep on going. More martyr, more sacrifices from her, more sacrifices from the people that follow her and stuff. Like, it's just more of the same that already exists. So if your goal is to change things, going after the Grail is not the way. At least that's what I understood from what happened this episode.
But once again, we have this communication problem because Kiritsugu is not gonna tell Saber what the issue is.
He doesn't have time.
It's gonna just order her with the command spell to just destroy the Grail.
I mean, I was thinking, like, we saw him coming up, and she's looking at him, she's like, Kiritsugu! And I'm like, well, maybe we have an opportunity to mend things between the two. Nope. Till the end, nope. No, she's not gonna well, I mean, maybe they could talk after, but I'm not even sure she can stay long after this. Like, I don't think he does. I mean, he would owe her an explanation.
He sure does, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'll give her one. So
Kiritsugu is a man of a few words.
Yes, very. But yeah. So that's the part of the Grail that I understood. Like, the Grail cannot really grant you the miracle that you aim for. So basically, it's just to get more of the same, or a larger scale of the little things that have been happening. You're willing to kill people and do horrible things because I mean, Kiritsugu was doing all of this with the idea that he'll get his miracle in the end. So to learn that he killed all these people thinking that it was not in the beginning, but still during the fight and everything, like with the idea that he would get a miracle, he killed people thinking, oh, their deaths mean something because I'll get the miracle, and then the miracle is more deaths. He's like, okay, that basically the Grail is bullshitting us, so let's destroy this instrument of pain and the thing that basically destroyed his family too, because Irisville is, as far as we know, completely gone and dead because of what she was, and his daughter was going to be following in her footsteps, unfortunately, because there's no miracle that that he can wish for here. Like, he cannot stop that cycle. It was going to keep happening. So destroying the grail is saving his family.
Over and over again, yeah.
So that's one thing that happened. The Saber thing, yeah, unless she gets an explanation next episode, she's going to be pissed. I am happy she killed Lancelot.
I'm kind of sad that we didn't see more of a Sabers and Berserkers fight. Or maybe what happened to Berserker.
But we saw it quite a bit last episode.
Just a bit.
No, I edited the episode. We saw quite a bit of it. It's just, and it was a one-time thing. Like, she kind of did what Kiritsugu did. And I basically really love this parallel, because even if they hate each other and they're very different in how they want to do things, at their core, I think they used to be very similar, and it's just that, and both of them took on the weight of, I'll sacrifice myself, I'll become this weight bearer for everyone else because I need to do what's right. It's just that the way they do what's right is different. But I think in a way they're very similar. So to see them both
maybe one reason why they're clashing so much.
Yeah, maybe. But like, it's because they want to do something similar but in different ways.
Yeah.
So to see them both on the ground, beaten down by people that understand them, and in her case especially, it's someone that she used to know, and have them rise up again because they have a reason to fight that's stronger than the other one. It was pretty cool, and she did just like he did with when Kirei thought he was gone, and he just did that. That was pretty cool because he could heal with with Avalon. So she did the same thing. Like, Lancelot was about to give the last blow, and she just did the last blow for him. And I mean, maybe the death of Kariya, right? That's his name. Maybe the death of Kariya did like a something to Lancelot, and that gave her an opening. But because I mean, he doesn't disappear if his master dies, but at the same time, he felt it probably. So
yeah, probably, yeah.
In any case, it's sad because she did that, and there's water coming from the.
She was crying.
I mean, I don't know, but it looked like she was crying, and she's saying that this suffering needs to happen for her to get the grail, because if she gets the grail, she will manage to make this worth it, and then
be able to make a man. But now she's
destroying the grail.
to destroy it.
That's why I'm like, it sucks for her, because right now it's like she's being forced to destroy her only hope of ever making this worth it. Yeah, redemption for letting them down because she never managed to save her country like she wanted, and redemption for all the things that Ryder said, how she got them in this state. Like, she looks at Lancelot and she's like, I turned you into this because I gave you a king that wasn't doing his job and stuff, which is not true, but she only sees the consequences of that, and she's like, what can I do? So I want to make things better for you, but the way to do that is to use the grail. Of course, she doesn't know what the grail truly is, but to have to destroy the grail thinking it's her last hope must suck. But it was still a badass scene. It's just, it sucks for her that she didn't get an explanation first.
And on the side, Gilgamesh was trying to
marry her.
Acquire another treasure.
Don't interrupt my wedding ceremony. What the fuck?
Gilgamesh is on another level of
but that's once again the guy that thinks he's owed everything because he's the first. He's the one that did it all. He's the one that started everything. So he's thinking that, if she's resisting right now, it's because she doesn't understand yet that there's nothing better than him, There's nothing that she could possibly, in his mind at least, there's nothing that she could possibly want if he's there for her, because he's going to give her everything. Everything that she could potentially want is available to him, but he doesn't get her personality at all.
Wrong mentality, buddy.
But I mean, that's why he's fascinated with her. Like, he wants to pervert that, If she's so selfless that he wants to taint her, make it about her and him and what she wants, basically. Like, it kind of like he did to Kirei. Like, he made it about his selfishness. What do you want? What pleasures do you want to feel? It's all about you.
Allow yourself to be selfish.
He wants her to be like, she's very human, but she's not the perverted type of humans that he enjoys watching. So he's trying to make her into that. And it would have taken, like, he's thinking, okay, you're not willing to accept the way I see you, so
I'm gonna make you suffer until you say yes.
I'll make you suffer until you decide that you've heard enough and you want things to be easy. He's a master manipulator. And now, like, the other thing that happened with the Grail that I also wanted to talk about is the Kiritsugu realizing what he had to do, let go of the Grail, and the way he did it, too. First of all, making it about destroying his family sucks. He's been through enough. He doesn't need this. Because, like, okay.
Oh, man.
The Grail is basically saying, this is how you've always been.
You wanted to have the Grail to make a better world for your family, to save your family.
The thing that happened, though, that's not weirding me out, but the thing that I pick up from this is that the Grail is showing him that at his core, he always puts the many over the few. He's willing to sacrifice the few to save the many. Mm-hmm. And with the Grail here, he was willing to sacrifice the world for, he's saying he wants to save the world, but I think at his core, he wanted to save his family. So that was the only, despite how disturbing everything else was, how he was willing to kill the 200 to save the 300, and it turned out that eventually he was going to end up killing everyone. Mm-hmm. Well, the killing everyone was what was going to happen here. In order to save everyone, in order to have his life with his family, which is what he wanted, a peaceful life with no suffering and stuff, everyone was going to have to die. So he had to sacrifice what he cherished the most, sacrifice the few in this case, to save the many. Because that was the only time, like, considering at his core, like I said, he always saved the many to, he always sacrificed the few to save the many, but in this case, he was willing to sacrifice the world to save his family. He had to let go of that desire and, again, sacrifice the few to save the many. It's just that he didn't understand yet what the many was in this case, which is the world. Because his wish was going to kill everyone. So yeah, in my opinion, that's what happened. Like, if he had his true desire in the way that he does things, which is, these deaths matter because in the end, the lives that we save are worth it. Well, the lives that are worth it for him are his daughter and his wife. So he was willing to kill the world to save them. So for him to have to kill them to save the world is fucked up. But it is.
It is, and in his mind, he still did it.
He had to consciously do it. Not that he killed his daughter, but now he's saving his daughter. He's not gonna have Irisville. I don't think there's a true miracle that's going to happen here that's going to bring her back. But at least he's going to save, I'm guessing, his daughter from the fate of being an homunculus for the Grail. But in any case, to have him do that, the way they were putting things in the episode, it kind of felt like everything he did and the way he did it was wrong, You were killing people to save others, but eventually you ended up killing everyone. That's fucked up. But then, like, what he did with his wife and daughter in the Grail is exactly what he did with his father, You kill your father so he doesn't end up killing other people with his research. Same with, shooting down the plane. You kill your mom and you save everyone who would have been killed if the plane landed and everything got out.
The way that I see it is technically, I don't think that is the same. Because he said so many times that he wanted to make a wish for peace, a world where he could live with his daughter and his wife with his daughter.
Oh, the French Canadian that came out here.
Sorry,
with his wife at why?
sorry.
His daughter.
But his wish, what he really wanted, it's a peaceful world to live with his family, and by killing his wish. It's when he refused the Grail. That's what I saw.
True.
Basically.
It's true. It's metaphorical. Like, he didn't actually kill anyone.
He killed his wish.
He killed his wish. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I think it's better. It's true. It's different. He stopped the killing. Like I said, in order to save the many, he basically sacrificed the few, which in this case was himself and his family.
Yeah.
So coming from him, it's not that surprising, because he's a good person. He's just been through so much, And to have him like do that, but then like we'll see the way he talked about this, it's like there's no future for him and stuff. But then like maybe, buddy, you don't know, like you're destroying the Grail. Maybe you get to have this life with your daughter. Maybe it's not the end for you. Like who knows? I don't know if Gilgamesh is about to kill him because he interrupted the wedding, but he's a guy that sacrificed so much. Like it's always been about he suffers. So because I mean,
okay. Maybe he's gonna die because he used so many times his
there's that
time
too.
Ability.
Yeah.
And he did say that
it takes on his life.
Takes on his life, yeah.
I don't want him to die.
By the way, his fight with Kirei was so much like the Matrix, guys. Like it was just moving.
I love like Kirei just now I do want to watch the Matrix now. But I love that these two are human.
Maybe that's why you like him so much. Because everyone loves
badass.
Neo. Everyone loves Neo.
No, but I'll give him that. He is badass. It's still Kirei. He still killed Iris Veil.
Come on.
No, but he still killed Iris Veil. And he still, manipulated people. And I still don't like him. I don't like him. I don't know if he survives this season series, but I'm surprised I am surprised that he died, because I was expecting him to keep on going, but we will see. In any case, I suffered with Kiritsugu this entire show, and this episode was also bad for him because like again he sacrifices himself and his state of mind and his heart in order to gain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we don't know what the repercussions of this are going to be. Like I said, if that ends up saving his daughter, that's a good thing. If you can't have the whole, you can still have, the little things.
Alright. So that was episode 11, guys.
There's only one to go.
Next up is the finale.
Yes. Repercussions, and we have to talk to Saber. And we get to see what happens after. We get to see the consequences of destroying the Grail.
Yeah, because from what I remember...
No, don't say anything about...
next fight is not at 60 years.
Well, it might not be about that either. So I don't know. We'll see in the finale. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the finale right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week. So stay tuned. I'm going to see you in 7 days.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, guys.